Welcome to the Talkin VAWLS Network. My name is Boogie Bentley. The DM started coming in. The bat signal went up. You said, Boogie, you got to get back to work. So we're going to jump right into this one. Tennessee adds their 22nd commitment in the class of 2024 from Colin Brazel. He tweets out, thank you, Coach Kelsey Pope, Coach Josh Heupel, Coach Tim Banks, for giving me an opportunity to further my education and football career. With that being said, I will be committing to the University of Tennessee. Colin Brazel makes it official. Now, you probably recognize the last name Brazel, right? Big brother, Chris Brazel, transferred from Tulane, 6'5", wide receiver. A lot of buzz, a lot of hype, people talking about how he could possibly be that starting wide receiver opposite of Brew McCoy. Now, little brother Colin Brazel makes it official. He has committed to Tennessee. We're going to go ahead and jump in and take a look at his profile here. Some people are going to say, oh, here we go again, 3-star U, depth piece. What is it? Is it a diamond in the rough? You can take a look at the profile here. 6'2", 170 pounds out of Midland, Texas. 3-star prospect according to On3 Sports. You can see there, 247 Sports does not even have a grading for him. ESPN and Rivals both have him as a 3-star prospect as well. So, of course, the questions that we're going to ask is this some type of package deal with his big brother? Was this part of the deal to get Chris Brazel on campus at a position of need? But guess what? Colin Brazel also a position of need at that corner position. You can take a look at his numbers. His senior year had 42 tackles, 1 tackle for loss, 2 interceptions, 13 passes defended, and also a fumble recovery. On the offensive side of the ball, 25 catches, 232 yards, and 5 touchdowns. Now, his recruitment was kind of slow, but it started to pick up on the back half, started to pick up there towards the end of his senior year. Of course, Tennessee offers, but also Colorado and Purdue were pursuing Colin Brazel late in the game, but he makes it official today and commits to the University of Tennessee. This is what he had to say, a quote that he gave on 3. It feels great getting an opportunity to play on the same field as my brother and being able to guard him during practice. He goes on to say, playing in the SEC is really going to test my skill set, and having 2 brothers on the same team is a blessing. The coach has made it feel really like home, and the one thing that I can respect from this whole process is that everything is earned and not given. He goes on to say, I know that they believe in me, and it's time to show them and everyone else what I can be. So, again, is Colin Brazel, is he a depth piece? Is he a diamond in the rough? Is he a package deal with big brother Chris Brazel? You guys can put it in the comment section, but the commitment is official, the 22nd commitment for the class of 2004 for Josh Heupel and this football team. Also want to talk some transfer portal news. You know, this morning I dropped a video on Nico Iamaleava talking about the Heisman hopeful, talking about the odds. The betting odds are already out there, and Nico is pretty high up. But guess what? My wife and kids didn't even watch that video. Do me a favor, go back, give it a watch. I'll link it at the end of this one. And as always, do me a favor and smash that thumbs up just below this video. It's quick, it's free, it's easy, it helps this channel, and I would greatly appreciate it. Also, if you are new to the Talkin VAWLS Network, welcome. We're not experts, we're not insiders, we're not media. We don't pretend to be that. We don't talk at you here, we talk with you. This channel was built by fans. It is for the fans, by the fans. If you like what we do, make sure you subscribe, click that bell for notifications. You really like what we do, you want to support this channel, you want to keep us moving forward, hit that little join button down below. You become a member of the channel, you get custom Talkin VAWLS emojis, a power T beside your name. You can do that for $1 a month. If you like this channel, you like the content, the live streams, the videos, consider hitting that join button. We would greatly appreciate the support. Let's talk about the transfer portal. We know we still got needs in the portal. We know we need guys in the secondary. We know we need depth on that offensive line. Yesterday, said it in the morning video, likely that Gerald Mincey could be entering the portal. What happens later that day? He is in the portal. Will he be back? Is he seeing if the grass is greener on the other side? Is he searching for NIL money? I don't know, but bottom line, even if Gerald Mincey comes back, we need some depth on this offensive line. And a couple of guys I mentioned as targets in that video yesterday are now going to be on campus this weekend. That's where it starts. I think if Josh Heupel I think if this coaching staff can get these guys on campus, that's where they start to win some of these recruiting battles. One of those guys, Armaj Adams-Reed, offensive tackle out at Kansas. He's got 2 years of eligibility left, so that's good. You can add that depth, right? Bring him in. If he doesn't start, you still got a guy that you can develop and grow and get ready to build this offensive line, because we're going to be just fine in 2024 outside of depth, right? As long as you stay healthy, and I know it's a physical game. We saw that. We saw that in the Citrus Bowl. You had 3 of your offensive linemen out, and Nico was running for his life the entire game. So we need that depth, but 2025 concerns me. And I know the class of 24, you got 3 dudes. You got 3 dudes on that offensive line that are inside the on-3 top 300. That is huge when you talk about Bennett Warren, when you talk about William Satterwhite, Max Anderson. Still need some more bodies. Still need some depth. One thing I like about Adams-Reed is that he can also play guard. So there's that versatility there. He can play offensive tackle. He can play guard. He's 6'5", 325 pounds. Started all 11 contests at Kansas this season. One of the Kansas beat writers actually said Reed Adams is arguably the Jayhawks' most significant offseason departure. Another guy that's going to be on campus this weekend visiting, another position of need, Jalen McMurray, the corner out of Temple. He is 6 foot, 180 pounds. Austin Price over at VolQuest said this, and I think this is heavy. This is heavy. Says Tennessee covets Jalen McMurray more than A.J. Harris, the corner that wanted to come play safety from Georgia, hit the transfer portal. They covet Jalen McMurray more. We talk about player evaluation and development and how much more important that is than stargazing. If this coaching staff can't pick out the guys that they can bring in and develop and grow and that fit the culture, right? We never want to talk about culture when it comes to the transfer portal. We want to talk about the 5-stars and the superstars and the legends. We don't want to talk about the culture at Tennessee. We only want to do that when it benefits us. But that is part of the transfer portal. Redshirted his freshman year and then second team all-freshman, All-American in 2022. Had 49 tackles and a pick that season, and followed that up in 2023. Had 38 tackles. So again, Armaj Adams-Reed will be in town this weekend. Also, the kid from Temple, Jalen McMurray, will be in town. Now, there's another target out here that I want to talk about with you guys, and this is one that Tennessee wants to get on campus this weekend. We will see if they can make it happen. That is Diego Pounds. He's an offensive tackle out of North Carolina, 6'5", 330 pounds. This is from an article over at 247 Sports. Says he was in his 3rd season with UNC and his first as a major contributor. He took over as a starter in the early goings of the season. He was listed as the team's backup left tackle for the season opener against South Carolina. But he cracked the starting lineup against App State during week 2, playing every offensive snap, and ultimately totaled 8 starts on the season. Finished out with a 74 pass blocking grade according to PFF, and also a 53.1 run blocking grade, 61.6 overall. And again, that's according to Pro Football Focus. So take it for what it's worth as far as when it comes down to what Pro Football Focus thinks. Now, when you talk about Diego Pounds, he was recruited by Tennessee out of high school. He attended Junior Day back on February the 1st, 2020. And on that day, Jeremy Pruitt offered him a scholarship, but ultimately he ends up at North Carolina. He was a 3-star prospect coming out of high school. He's a guy that I think would come in and be able to, again, add depth. Are these guys that have more than 1 year of eligibility, are they willing to come in and sit and learn and develop and grow? And, we've talked about this 2024 football team and how they are planning to make a run and how Nico has that effect of everybody wanting to come back, the offensive line being part of that. You're returning your entire offensive line, but is Andres Carrick your left guard, or do you look to upgrade that position? But, look, bottom line is John Campbell is going to be your starting left tackle. Is Diego Pounds willing to come in and be that depth piece? Is he willing to come in and compete with Bennett Warren for the starting job in 2025, or is he willing to play that right side, right? That's something we have seen time and time again when we talk about the big kid from Notre Dame, from LSU, Lance Hurd, offensive tackle, freshman. Top-rated player in the class of 2023. He is hitting the portal because he wants to play left tackle. Can Tennessee are they going to be able to get him on campus? Are they going to be able to recruit him when he knows, all right, left tackle, John Campbell's got it locked down this year. Now if Diego Pounds ends up at Tennessee, Bennett Warren's at Tennessee, all these guys want that left tackle position. It reminds me of the quarterback room. It's hard to keep all these big boys happy when they want to play on that left side because that's where the money is at. Now, Tennessee trying to get Diego Pounds on campus this weekend. Something you got to keep in mind, the dead period starts on Sunday. So these transfer portal visits will shut down on Sunday. I can't remember the exact date that they reopen, but Tennessee wants him on campus this weekend. As of now, at the time of this video, he is scheduled to visit Ole Miss. Now, will that visit go through? Or can Tennessee win Diego Pounds over, get him on campus? This is what VolQuest had to say. Said they had some healthy dialogue. Tennessee did with Diego Pounds on Thursday. And they've got a natural tie, it says, with staffer Billy High being at North Carolina when Pounds signed with the Tar Heels. So that is another one that Tennessee is targeting. Couple of visits coming up this weekend. Offensive tackle from Kansas, cornerback from Temple, and now we are working to get Diego Pounds on campus as well. In addition to the commitment of Colin Brazel, 3-star corner in the class of 2024. A lot of information in this video. I was planning to make another video this afternoon, but then the commitment came through, so I just threw it all together, jumped on here and talked to you guys because I love talking Tennessee football every single day of the year with the best community on YouTube, and that is right here on the Talkin VAWLS Network. Make sure you guys smash the thumbs up on the way out the door. Go check out the merchandise, bonfire.com/store/TalkinVAWLS. Make sure, again, you jump in the comment section. Let's talk about this one. How you feeling about Colin Brazel? What do you think about the transfer portal thus far? Who would you target? What are your needs? What are your priorities? What are your wants? And go back and watch the Nico video. I need some love on that video. Nico for Heisman in 2024. That's going to do it for this one. This is the Talkin VAWLS Network. My name is Boogie Bentley. Go Big Orange.